Hello viewers and welcome back to an episode of Kings of Scotland with me, Bearlenation. You join me for today's game as we take on Fenerbahçe in the first competitive game of the 22-23 season, and we'll also take on Hibs in the first SPL game of the season. Before we get into that, I just wanted to go through and just say that this might be the last season of this series on the channel with FM21 just on the horizon. It'll depend on how we do this season, how far we go, cup competitions, etc. But we'll just have to wait and see. Might cut some of the games down a little bit in the early rounds of the cups, so we can just try and progress through. And then if we get a chance for another season, we'll do. And if not, then we'll just have to leave it how we are. But I can't thank you all enough for the support you've given the channel and this series so far. But without any further ado, let's get into the new season. And we've got some new signings. Let's go meet the boys. First up, welcome Sebastian Caceres, 22-year-old centre-back who's come from America in Mexico for 2.2 million. Currently 2-star ability potential, 3-star. The scouts said he was better than what he was. I'm a little bit disappointed with him. 22 years old though, so there's room for him to grow. No caps for Uruguay, although he's got a lot of under 20 caps. So if he has a good season, we might be able to see him progress into the first team contention. 2.2 is quite a lot of money for a backup, but like I say, the scouts have maybe sold us a dud here, but we'll have to wait and see. Either way, welcome Sebastian. Next up, welcome George Salinas. He's come from Boca Juniors for 3.7 million. 18 years old, right back, currently 3-star ability potential to be a 4.5-star player if he's played enough, which is unbelievable. He will be challenging Tavernier for that right back spot this season. He signed a 5-year deal on $9,500 a week, which frankly for a player of his age, he looks unbelievable at the moment. His physicals are outstanding, stamina 17, agility 17, acceleration 13, pace 12, could improve that pace a little bit. He's got great mentals as well for his age, teamwork 19, weight rate 17, and he anticipates the ball really well, and he can pass a ball as well with 13 of that. Really excited to see how George gets on this season. Next up, welcome Germain Valera. I think that's how you pronounce it. He's on loan from Atletico Madrid for the season. 20 years old, currently 3-star ability. Can play on that left-hand side of the attacking four, where we have been maybe a little bit out of depth last season when Kent was injured or missing through suspension. Good dribbling at 17. Really good acceleration and pace on him at 16 apiece. Good technique. He can cross a ball in as well, and he's got a decent first touch. So I'm looking for him to maybe step up and make the difference for us this season when Kent is missing out. Excited to see how he gets on. Welcome, Germain. Next up, and returning to Ibrox, is Ryan Brewster. A player that we know so well last season, a really good end of the season for us, where he got, I think it was 8 goals in about 16 games, something like that, a really good return rate. He's on loan for the entire season this year. Again, an area where we were a bit light last season if Erza was missing in the striker role. Excited to see how he progresses in his first full season of Scottish football. Welcome, Ryan. Next up, welcome youngster Marie-Gaël Macania. He's come from Saint Etienne in France on a free transfer. 19 years of age. He's on a youth work permit, so he won't be playing this season unless it's in cup games. So we're going to look for a loan for him. Decent potential on him though, so he could have a long successful career in the game, and we're excited to see how he develops this season. Welcome Marie. And next up, welcome Dean Henderson, a man who we signed from Manchester United for just £9 million, 25 years old, currently 3.5-star ability potential, 4-star. He will offer such a good asset to this squad and will be our first choice keeper this season. I'm really excited to have Dean on board and see what he can bring. He signed a 4-year deal with us as well on just $28,000 a week, which I thought was an absolute steal. Really excited to see what Dean can bring to this Rangers squad. And next up, welcome a man who needs no introductions. Even Rakitic has signed on a free transfer last at Juventus, played for Barcelona, has won trophies throughout his entire career at various different clubs. He's won Champions League, Europa League, you name it, he's done it. unbelievable sign. 34, he's still 3.5-star player. He is obviously at his peak, but some of his stats are unbelievable. 16 first touch, passing 17, technique 17. His mentals are decent as well. I'm really excited to see what Ivan can add to this midfield and just maybe a bit of quality that we didn't have last season. I'm looking forward for his role of what he will play this season and the experience it will bring, and maybe kick us on that next step in European competitions. Welcome, Ivan. Outgoing wise, viewers, we've had a few surprises, and I'll talk you through the decisions. So Morelos has gone to Fulham for £11.5 million, a player that wasn't playing. With the emergence of Erza, it was time to cash in on him. £11.5 million was on the table and we took it. He wasn't going to be playing because of Erza. We've covered our bases with a youngster coming back on loan from last season and Brewster coming in. So I'm excited to get that money in for Morelos. Stevie Malin has left the club. Again, we've got £5.5 million for him, which is quite the transfer boost for him. Really, really solid player on his day, but unfortunately with the quality that we've added in that midfield area throughout the last couple of seasons, he wasn't really needed at the club anymore. Barely featured last season, so again, it made sense to take the money for him and let him move on to pastures new. After that, the bus has gone. We had a bit of a falling out with the bus. He wanted a new contract. We didn't give him the contract he wanted because his demands were too high. £5 million we got for him to go to Bournemouth. I know he's gone. We had Dean Henderson already here at the club. I felt as though we didn't need 3 really good goalkeepers, and when the falling out with the bus happened, it made sense to just cash in with just a little time remaining on his deal. Sad to see him go, and I thank him for his service. Paulo Fernandes, a player that was on loan at Hibs last season, he's gone to Getafe for £1.8 million. Didn't really live up to the heights that he was expected to here at Rangers, so a good move all round. The next one, Fabrizio Formialo, a player that we signed on a free transfer in February. I never actually introduced him to you because we couldn't register him, so I didn't see the point. And then with the signings that we made over the summer and the emergence of Conte, who's been in demand this summer, where we've had bids of up to about £15 million for him, but he's now one of our best centre-backs with the departure of Goldson. Familiano at the age of 29 wasn't going to get a game. £7.5 million was offered, and for a free transfer that was just here for 6-7 months, unbelievable bit of business for the club. Bellotti has found a move. He's gone to Holston Kine for £725,000. Again, a youngster that wasn't really going to cut the grade here. We signed him for about £500,000. It didn't make sense to keep him about when he wasn't going to be playing. He couldn't play anywhere because his wages were too low, so we've had to give him a new contract of about £8,000 a week, which didn't make financial sense, so we've cashed in on him. Other than that, Patterson has found a free transfer to Dundee, pre-contract agreement. Youngster Therno Balla has gone to Livingstone loan. Yeboah Amankwa has gone to Falkirk for just £10,000. A sign from Manchester City last season, wasn't needed at the club, took the money. As we all know, Connor Goldson has gone to Leicester, and youngster Julian Anderson has gone to San Jose on a free transfer. Total spending is £15 million with income of £32 million. Really, really strong transfer window all round, I think, and I'm excited to see what the additions can do. And as a result of that transfer window, that leaves us with an overall balance of £58 million, a current transfer budget of £38 million, and a wage budget of £640,000 a week. I don't want to go spending all that transfer budget at once unless the right player becomes available, but we'll just have to wait and see. But I'm happy to let that sit there until January if needed. We've had some investment in the facilities over the summer as well, viewers. So we're improving the training facilities, which is due to be completed by September the 22nd, so not long to go on that now. Improving the youth facilities, which is due to be completed by the 18th of November. We also asked for Ibrox to be expanded, which the board, I was very surprised, agreed to. So the capacity is going to go up from 50,000 to 57,000. And that is due to be completed by September 2023. That's still in the planning stage, so obviously there's a lot that could fall with that still. But if it happens, it'll be a great asset to this club to see Ibrox just expand a little bit more and expand that Rangers fan base. Let's get into this first Champions League game of the season. And here we are then, viewers. The first starting 11 of the season is Henderson in goal, Barisic at left back, Katic and Angleri in the centre with Tavernier at right back, Dela Cruz and Rakitic in the middle, Valera on the left, Eza on the right, youngster Richie Holzer is leading line after an impressive season at Liège Warsaw last season, and Kennedy is in behind him. Looking forward to see what we can do here as we travel 1,807 miles to Istanbul to face Fenerbahçe. We'll give a number to Rakitic. We'll give him the number 7. We'll give him the number 7. That's his number for the season, secured. I'm excited to see what the new signings can do. I'm excited for you to see what the new signings can do. Not a bad pre-season. I don't think we lost a game. No one really of note played. That's why I've not really gone through it. But I'm excited to. We've got nothing to lose here. Tell the boys that we get a goal, we're through. Well, we're not through, but it helps our cause massively. We just need to avoid defeat here. The winner of these two legs will go on and face AZ Alkmaar in the next round of the cup. To say we've done well and got better coefficients this season, it does seem a little harsher that we get maybe better clubs to face in this round, unless we've just been unlucky with the draw when you look at who else is around. But the coefficient has improved, probably due to our, as we've gone 1-0 up here, and I need to turn the highlights on. Kennedy into Richie Holzer, and a good goal by Richie Holzer there makes it 1-0 after just 9 minutes. We'll turn those back on to key highlights because due to pre-season, we turn them on to commentary only. But good goal by Richie Holzer and assisted by Kai Kennedy. And Holzer has got his account open for the season already after his successful loan move last season. Fenerbahçe come forward here though. Can we win the ball back? As we are playing in red tonight. I can understand why we're not playing in the blue or the black. I didn't realise how dark blue that kit was of Fenerbahçe's. Katic now with the ball into Henderson with the ball at his feet. What can he do? Looks comfortable and gives it to Katic. Angleri has picked up a booking already. Rakitic with a long ball forwards. Richie Holzer, who makes it 2-0 after just 20 minutes. And came Richie Holzer. What a start to the season he's having here. 2-0 up. Lovely ball by Rakitic. Long ball over the top. Finds Holzer perfectly. Lovely touch. And then nestles it past the keeper, who was in no man's land. And a wonderful finish after just 20 minutes. And we are 2-0 up here in Istanbul. Barisic with a corner now. Katic and Angleri. Oh, he's offside. He's offside. I thought that was going to be 3-0. How close is he? Oh, he's just offside as well, viewers. But Angleri drifts into that offside position. And a good assist by Katic almost. But not to be. 25 minutes gone and we are absolutely controlling this game. But like I say, the winner of this tie will go through to face AZ Alkmaar, which I'm sure again will be a tough tie for us if we go through. Tavernier into Eza on this right hand side now. Can he get the ball in? He does. Richie Holzer's there. Oh my word, he's got a hat-trick. 35 minutes gone, he's got a hat-trick. Unbelievable start to the season for him. My word, I wasn't expecting that from him when he started today. Good ball in by Eza as well, and he runs in deep, unmarked. And there it is, 3-0 viewers. Unbelievable stuff. What a finish that is as well. He's on a 9.5 and rightly so. We've not said Dela Cruz's name today and he's getting a 6.9. Or Valera and he's getting a 6.9 as well. As I've just noticed, Nathaniel Klein is playing at right back for Fenerbahçe. We'll tell the boys that was very good and we are delighted. I'm going to say we've got one foot in that second leg already. One foot in the next round already with a 3-0 victory away, or 3 goals away from home. Dela Cruz goes close with a good shot, but it's gone up for a corner and he gets it in now. Katic and it's there, just cleared away. And Fenerbahçe do look to break forward here down this left hand side. Wonderful challenge though by Tavernier to get it out and restart. 50 minutes gone. Can we find this next level? Can we step up here and just put this game to bed early? To praise the boys, they are fired up by that feedback. Quite a second half here, although there's another highlight. Klein with the ball plays almost a terrible ball back to his keeper and he's panicked, and Dela Cruz got the ball and it's just bounced back off the defender, but it's gone out for a throw in now. What can we do with it? Can we make them pay here? Barisic into Kennedy. Can he get a ball in? He does, and it's straight at the goalkeeper though, and a good effort. Fenerbahçe have had one shot on target and that is the home team. We will look at making a sub now. It will bring Tavernier off and we'll bring Salinas on. We'll put Brewster on in behind Holzer instead of Kennedy as well. So we'll just make those 2 subs now. It just gives us that little bit more depth in that midfield, these signings that we've made, and it's proving that already. Corner for Fenerbahçe here, we need to keep a clean sheet. We can't go in. Oh, and it's turned over. I don't want us to concede because that will make things just that little bit more difficult if Fenerbahçe do score at Ibrox. 75 minutes gone. We've got another highlight here. Brewster finds Richie Holzer. What can he do? The man of the moment. Can he get his 4th? And he does. Richie Holzer. This is his game. This is his show. Could it be his season? We'll have to wait and see. What a way to introduce yourself on your return after a positive season away. He rides a challenge, cuts inside, shows his shoulder to the centre-back and puts it straight past the goalkeeper. 4th goal of the night for him, and it's 4-0 on the evening as well for us. Wonderful start to this season. A 26 minute hat-trick he got as well, which is quite unbelievable. 9 minutes of this game to go, and it's been even possession-wise, although we've had 4 clear-cut chances, which we put all of them away, theoretically, and that is exactly what we need, and it's already looking like it could be a good season for us here at Rangers. Valera into Brewster now. Carries on. Oh, and he's just shot the ball wide, but it's not to be. 6 minutes to go. We just seeing this game out now. I'm pretty confident we're going through to the next leg, the next round of the cup. Sorry, viewers. One final highlight. 3 minutes of injury time. Dela Cruz with a good ball over the top to the man at the moment. Richie Holzer. Can he get his 5th? Oh, he's had a go, and I don't blame him. Normally I'd be shouting at people for not cutting the ball back, but when you've had 4 goals, your confidence is sky high. Ball in the middle now. What can we do with it? Barisic at left back into Katic now. Plays it forward to Brewster. Valera. First time we've really said his name, and he is fouled. Could that be a red card? Oh, and they've got away with a yellow there, so he will be available in the next leg. Rakitic can he get a decent ball in? And he can. Oh, and it's just gone over, and it's out for a goal kick. The full-time whistle has blown. 37 shots, 17 on target with 55% possession. And the Richie Holzer show is unbelievable. Tell the boys that we're very happy with that, and they look delighted. And that game is all about one man and one youngster. Welcome to the series, Richie Holzer. Join me again in a minute and we will open the SPL campaign against Hibs. Welcome back for the Hibs game, viewers, as we kick off the SPL campaign and look to retain our treble. Angeleri is missing today as he is not registered in the squad, as the foreign player limit has been hit because of the addition of Rakitic. So Conte comes in his place, so the starting 11 is Henderson in goal, Barisic at left back, Katic and Conte in the centre with Tavernier at right back, Rakitic and Dela Cruz in the middle, Valera on the right, on the left, Erzo on the right, Kennedy in behind Richie Holzer, who's leading the line and thoroughly deserves to lead the line after those 4 goals away in Istanbul. Looking for a really strong start to this season, especially after that demolition performance that we've just put in. Tell the boys we should be winning this one comfortably, and they understand that. We'll send the assistant to the tunnel as we always do, and we're walking out here as champions at Ibrox as we look to retain the trophy. The first ball's been kicked. There's no highlights so far. Just think, we were 1-0 up at this point against Fenerbahçe. A couple of players looking nervous. Barisic particularly, who knows and understands the magnitude of this Rangers crowd. I can understand it from Valera with it being his first home game, but nothing to know at the moment, viewers, although the first high has arrived now. Tavernier into Erzo, finds Richie Holzer. Can he open his account in the SPL? Oh, he's hit the post. He's hit the post and he's very unlucky there as Hibs look to come down this left-hand side. Can we win the ball back? Good header away by Katic, and Tavernier picks it up. He's on a booking already. Conte, the man in demand. Can he keep his head settled here at Rangers? Oh my word, as I say that, he's made a mistake. But a wonderful save by Henderson. Conte is almost found out there after just 31 minutes, and we were almost 1-0 down. Need to get into these players at half-time as they're not putting the performance at all that we would expect from them. Tell them to show some passion. Barisic with a corner now. Katic, oh, and it's straight at the goalkeeper. And it's not to be on this occasion. There's a long ball forward for Hibs. Oh my word, they've opened the scoring. A long ball forward, caught us out. Henderson is nowhere near it. Has it come straight from the goalkeeper? It has. It's like a rugby kick. Straight in between the two defenders. He's unleashed an unbelievable effort. Henderson has got no chance. Neither of the defenders. And we are 1-0 down going into half-time. Well, this is a rude awakening, viewers, to the season. That's 4 shots as well. That is unbelievable that they're 1-0 up. Tell the boys, ask them where is the passion. And we are looking for them to make a difference. I'm absolutely speechless that we are 1-0 down. I know it was a wonderful goal, but my word, were we poor in that first half. Even after 19 shots, we've not done what we should be doing. Barisic with a deep free kick, and we've got a penalty. First penalty of the season. Erzo was pushed. Tavernier steps up. He missed a few last season. Can he make amends? And he scores. He's gone to the keeper's left, and the keeper's right rather, and he scores. 1-0 up after 1-1. Sorry, after 56 minutes. Tavernier with his first of the season. Can he produce some more like that this season? We'll have to wait and see. Demand. We want more out of the boys. Demand more. They look focused after that. I think we are going to make a change though, although we'll wait for this out. Rakitic gets the ball in. Kennedy, oh, and it's just gone past the post. It's just gone past the post and it remains 1-1. 20 minutes to go. What do we do here? Who do we bring on? We'll put Brewster on for Richie Holster, who's had a... What we'll do is actually, we'll put Erzo up top, as Richie Holster's had a really quiet game. We'll bring Roland on that right-hand side. And we'll bring Aribo on in the middle for Dela Cruz, who has picked up a booking. So we'll just leave it at the 2 subs for now. 75 minutes come and gone. We'll go up to very attacking. Team instructions, shoot on sight. And we'll just maybe be more direct with the passing as well. And just see how that works out for us. 5 minutes to go though, and could an upset be on the cards really, and could we have another rude awakening here? And it looks like we are. No highlights to note. And we've opened the campaign with a 1-1 draw at home against Hibs. We had a slow start last season, but 1-1 draw at home on the opening day when you are the champions is a really disappointing result. Tell the boys that was not good enough, and they look fired up by that feedback. Have we got one eye on the next round of the Champions League, or one eye on the next game in the Champions League? We don't know, but certainly issues need to be addressed from that performance, viewers. Disappointing opening to the season. We'll leave it there for today, viewers. What we'll do is we'll play through that Fenerbahçe game as well, because I'm pretty confident at 4-0 up with an away advantage, we are going through to the next round. What we'll do is we'll come back. There's a lot of bunch games in this early half of the season due to the Winter World Cup. What we'll do is we'll come back for the Dunfermline and Motherwell game unless the Champions League happens beforehand. If you have enjoyed what you've seen today, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you again for more next time.